All right, man. Let's talk about ASAP Rocky. All right, man. This don't surprise me. Miguel Miggs, aka Kobe, he was the one that told us that this dude was batting on both sides of the plate, and I can constantly tell y'all that a lot of these women talk about men being on the DL and they didn't know men was on the DL and all that stuff, but in reality, they know it. They like guys that's on the DL, and I don't. I can't explain it from a female's perspective because I'm not a female. I only can assume. But let's see what he had to say first, man. But check out the music entertainment playlist, real one-on-one playlist. Hit the link in the description. Join the free Game 89 channel. Hit that link tree, or that link's just flat out in the description. You won't be mad. Check out my Detroit channel, by the way. Want to donate? Rolling the bottom of the screen in the description too. Inside the link tree, Cash App, Venmo, CJ Good 313 PayPal link in there somewhere. And everywhere I'm at on social media, ASAP Rocky speaks on using Rihanna to cross-dress. He said, according to ASAP Rocky, one perk of being with Rihanna is her fabulous closet. During a chat with Vogue, Riri's baby daddy admitted he likes to wear his famous girls' clothes. Quote, New York City, hold this L. Man, pardon my language, I do what the F I want. Don't that sound like a woman? Let me start off there. Don't that sound like something that a woman will say? I don't care what you got, black woman by person. I don't care what you got. I'm gonna do what the guy want to do. Jowdy. A lot of y'all be okay. My Eddie Murphy voice. But in all fairness, I want to represent and be a catalyst for daring men. For dudes that's in the closet. That go both ways. Let's just translate that. Be a man and say what you gotta say. Say I like batting on both sides of the plate. It ain't gonna do nothing but make Rihanna brand go up even higher, farther. Right? Come on, man. Why do we, as men, we shouldn't have to speak in code, especially about who we really are. And I was telling my girl the other day, I'm like, why I respect Trump. I may not like the dude, but I respect him. He tell you exactly who he is. And a lot of people in America, they like to be lied to. They know the lie is there, but they just like to be lied to. And it is what it is. He said, I don't know who drew the line between femininity or just feminine. I justify him being and masculinity. I don't know who drew that line. It wasn't New York niggas at this point, at least Harlem. But I do see any barriers for me. I don't see any barriers for me, excuse me. Rocky said, it's not fair that my girl could just go in my closet and take anything from it and wear it. Dude, are you really fucking committed? No. So what? Your girl take your t-shirts. We all go through that. Don't mean you got to wear pantyhose, ninja. That goes both ways. She has pieces. She don't know what I actually stole. You get what I'm saying? Dog. Dog. Pack these ninja. Pack it up. Pack it up. Pack it up. Pack up ninjas, bro. But the crazy thing about it, a lot of women like this. Now, you might be like, I'm only can assume why women like this. Right? One of my assumptions that they may like this is because it make them feel like they got a girlfriend and a boyfriend in one. And I told y'all, I was the first one told y'all that females was sleeping with their homeboys. 5-7 years ago, I was saying this. 10 years ago, I was saying this. They were sleeping with their homegirls. They be sleeping with their gay best friends. But they gay, I'm talking about they gay male best friends. It's too overt to admit. They getting a little bit bolder now, but it's too overt to admit right now. You know what I'm saying? So have a guy like ASAP Rocky who just had a gun case and people think is a thug, but really he's always been on the backdoor side of the game. Kobe told us that many years ago. He told us like, yeah, man, this dude is, I ain't gonna put it, but this dude is on the backside of the, he like the backside of the game. And these women to go through these dudes and, they would, hit them from the back and then tell them, I didn't know he was gay or eat their booty hole. Any man that allow you to do that, come on. Now, this is common sense. He's backdooria. He's batting on, he's reading rainbow. He's batting on both sides of the plate. Let's throw it on the floor. Don't no real heterosexual man do that. Ain't no real heterosexual man in a woman's closet. That's a fact. But for her to make it seem like, well, I got a thug, I still kind of got a thug, and most of them quote unquote them quote unquote, street niggas is on both sides of the plate. That's why they like going back and forth to jail. Anton Daniels did a video on Judge Joe Brown talking about that. Them getting out of jail and them getting ran through and having the disease that can send you to the upper room, and them having to tell the women that they was releasing them into custody to that they had that disease. Why do you think women really, 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 really like those guys? You starting to see why. It ain't just, oh, Pookie look good, or Chad has got the jawline. No, they like. That's why you say, well, I think a lot of guys who just want to have sex all the time is gay. Why do you think they have those projections? Think about that for a minute. Because the guys that they with are gay. They're bisexual. They're bisexual. This is not a mystery. They like that. That's why in Atlanta, they go, I didn't know my boyfriend was gay. No, they get mad at their boyfriend when it's run its course. They get mad at him. And then what they do is they catch him on camera with their boyfriend. They already know that. They already know. So don't sit there and then believe, oh, I didn't know. Dog, women are the greatest investigators in the world. They live to catch you. They live to catch you and stay and hurt you later down the line. I'm telling you what it is. Don't no grown man do. Don't no heterosexual man do that, bruh. None. And that's what she like, bruh. She like having a girlfriend, a home girl, and a penis wrapped in one. I wish women would just be honest about it. Her company might grow by to $1 trillion if they come out and admit that. Everybody in New York City already know it. Everybody in New York City already know it. Harlem, the pause capital of the world. The pause capital of the world. Come on. But this is the females move the culture. Young guys start liking females in middle school, high schoolish. They move the culture. I keep telling you that. Whatever they like in guys, they starting to feminize guys and all that. That's what guys are starting to become, man. And that's why I said, going back to my Trump comment, may not like Trump, but I respect that he is who he is. He said he is who he say he is. Ain't no hiding it, ain't no sugarcoating it. Hey man, people need to step up and be who they are, bro. I respect it, man. Be who you are. Keep it real with me. And Ace and Rihanna like gay, bisexual dudes, and that's on Rihanna. Ain't got nothing to do with me. A lot of these women are and they doing it on purpose, bro. This ain't something that they ain't cognitive of. They are creating backdooria kids on purpose. They're feminizing they people on purpose. I'm telling you that, man. I seen it. Don't want no father figure. It's nasty work out here, bro. It is nasty work out here. Nasty work. So I'll be wondering why these guys who really be trying to act like they don't know they're gay and trying to fight it. Y'all are bonnets. You didn't get on TikTok with a whole bonnet on. Bonnet, wearing a purse. Remember y'all wearing Robin jeans with your ass flashing like you had stop and go lights on the back of y'all ass. Come on. Y'all wearing Balenciaga. They start off making dresses, dog. Ain't nothing masculine about Balenciaga, nigga. Nothing masculine about wearing Balenciaga. Come on, let's throw it on the floor. Now I went from doing the little small stuff, the little purse, the little your ass flashing and Robin jeans, tight ass clothes like women, to letting women eat your back door out. You know what I'm saying? Look how further and further this shit keep going. Look how far this shit keep going, bro. Now I got to the point where women complaining about guys. They don't know how to change tires no more. Right? They don't know how to change tires no more. They don't do things men used to do. Y'all ran the men out the house. And now a lot of the men that were there, not the actual father, but the guy that y'all got to be the replacement. Now, dudes like, what's the point of being a replacement? They dogging out, they dogging out the help. And that's a fact. They dogging out the help. And I got a video on the Patreon coming sometime probably later this week or early next week, where on the Free Game 89 Patreon, where these women, you got to treat divorcees like we now treating single mothers. It's to the point where single mothers I'm not even saying recreational use. I'm saying don't even mess with them at all. But that's just my opinion on it, man. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And subscribe button is the bell icon button. Check out the music entertainment playlist. Hit the link tree. You can find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch. I'm literally everywhere. Hit the link tree. Join the Free Game 89 channel and my Detroit channel, Mercy Sports Talk. All that's inside the link tree. It's the first link in the description. Peace.